You're 3 hours past the end of your shift, the ward is completely understaffed, and a patient's relative is currently shouting at you over something you just can't control.
Oh, that is the worst feeling.
Right. And you know exactly how to treat your patient's physical trauma, but what is the first aid for your own mind in that exact moment?
Uh,
Welcome to today's deep dive. Our mission today is unpacking the 5 mindful vitamins.
yeah, these are just brilliant, simple, emotional first aid tools from psychiatrist Dr. Peng Cheng Carr's book, John Mindful Gym Now.
And we're tailoring this specifically for you, the Malaysian healthcare professional.
Because, I mean, healthcare work is honestly like standing in the ocean. You cannot stop the waves of busy wards and emergencies, you know.
You really can't. It's impossible.
But these mindful vitamins, they help you gracefully surf those waves without completely burning out.
Okay, let's unpack this. The book uses this really clever AAM analogy.
Yes, the Automobile Association of Malaysia.
Exactly. So like if your car breaks down on the highway, you call the AAM. But we actually need an AAM for the mind during a really stressful shift.
Which he says stands for accept, adjust, and move on.
Accept, adjust, move on. I like that a lot.
Yeah, and what's fascinating here is that we so easily offer physical first aid to patients, right? Like instantly.
Without even thinking about it.
But we completely ignore emotional first aid for ourselves. When we face an angry relative or a chaotic clinic, we just expect our minds to endure this severe emotional bleeding without so much as a bandage.
Wait, let me gently play devil's advocate for a second here.
Sure, go for it.
If the ward is completely chaotic and I am just utterly exhausted, isn't repeating a phrase like, I don't know, this will also pass? Isn't that just denying reality?
I mean, it can sound like it.
Yeah, it feels a bit like forced positivity. The system is still broken.
That is a very fair point, and it's a super common concern. But it's definitely not about pretending things are fine.
Okay, then what is it actually doing?
It's about stabilizing the mind so you can think clearly and respond wisely. It's a mental buffer, not, a magic spell.
A mental buffer. That makes a lot of sense.
So let's look at the actual vitamins. The first one is asking, what have I learned?
Oh, so that turns a clinical mistake into a lesson.
Exactly, rather than a reason for, really harsh self-attack.
Which we all do. Then the second one is, I am not alone.
Right, because when an overwhelmed junior doctor makes an error, they feel so incredibly isolated.
So isolated, yeah.
But reminding yourself that other great doctors have struggled with this exact same fear, it softens that isolation.
It normalizes the struggle. And then the third vitamin is, it could have been worse.
Which widens your perspective. Like, yes, the shift was terrible, but your patients remain safe.
You didn't lose anyone. Okay, what about the immediate, panic moments?
That's where the fourth one comes in, which is, what can I do now?
That brings back your sense of control.
Yes. Instead of panicking, you just take one breath or, drink a glass of water. Just the very next physical step.
And finally, the fifth vitamin, the one we mentioned earlier, this will also pass.
Which simply reminds you that even the heaviest emotional storm or the absolute longest night shift, it will eventually end.
The sun will come up.
Mm-hmm.
So what does this all mean for you listening right now?
Well, to summarize, there are 3 main messages. First, self-care is essential because you literally cannot pour from an empty cup.
Right, you need to put on your own oxygen mask first.
Exactly. Second, these 5 vitamins serve as highly portable emotional first aid.
You don't need a quiet room. You can use them right in the hallway.
And third, using that AAM framework, accept, adjust, move on, it gives you a reliable protocol for daily challenges.
So here's our one clear call to action for you. On your very next difficult shift, pick just one of these mindful vitamins. Keep it in your mind.
Just one.
And use it the moment you feel overwhelmed. Don't try to memorize all 5 at once.
And this raises an important question to leave you with for reflection. If your compassion does not include yourself, it is fundamentally incomplete.
Wow, yeah, that's powerful.
So what small act of kindness does your own mind need from you today?
You might not be able to stop the waves in the ward, but you can always choose how you surf them.